Please stand by.
Action.
Hey, what's happening, students and staff? I'm Darnell, and this is our Nightline News Show, episode 30. We're coming to you virtually, and this new show is going out to Val Verde High School, Val Verde Student Success Academy, and Val Verde Academy. Welcome.
Hey everyone, I'm Caleb, and this is the news show for the week of April 19th through April 23rd, 2021. First, we want to start off the show with a few shoutouts.
Thank you, Caleb. I'm Dustin, and here are this week's student shoutouts. Last week, Ms. Juarez gave a shoutout, and here she is again with another shoutout. Ms. Juarez states this person comes to class every day. He also has a great attitude. He worked hard no matter what's going on in his life. He doesn't give up, and he participates and turns on his camera when asked. And he's just so polite and cooperative. So here's the big shout out to Tregan Melton.
The next shout out we would like to give is from Mr. Reams, who states this student produces quality work and is ahead in his biology class. He is responsible and has straight A's in all of his classes. So this shout out goes to Orlando Morad.
Last and certainly not least, here is a shout out from Mrs. Rangel Hernandez, who states that this student has a positive attitude and is a strong leader in her class. So let's give a big shout out to our Late Night News host, Darnell Jackson.
Again, congratulations to these outstanding students. Now here is Mikey. Doesn't he look like Bert from Sesame Street? Well, here he is with this week's weather report.
Hello peeps, this is Mikey, and I'm here again to give you another week's forecast for the Paris area. Okay, starting today, Monday, the 19th, we're looking at highs at 89 and lows at 49. Tuesday, tomorrow, it's going to be 84 and the lows are going to be 47. Wednesday, we're looking pretty good, but partly cloudy with the highs at 70 and the lows at 47 again. Thursday, we're looking at 68 degrees and the lows are going to be at 47. We're only going to have clouds in the morning. Friday, it's going to be 79 degrees and lows are going to be at 48, partly cloudy. Saturday, 85 degrees, lows at 51, partly cloudy again. Sunday, we're looking at 82 for the highs, lows are going to be at 50, partly cloudy. Well, that's this week's weather forecast. We will see you guys hopefully next week. Sayonara.
Thank you, Mikey. Now here's Miss Uribe, who has some ASB news.
Hello, everybody. Good morning. Welcome back from the weekend. Happy Monday of fourth week of this fourth quarter. We're almost at midterm time, so look at that. Look how quickly time flies by. We all know this, though, at Val Verde High School, and if not, then you're starting to really know that. So really quickly, you guys, as you guys heard last week, so first off, I reported my segment before the news broke that our graduation has now changed, and you guys all pretty much know at this point that our graduation is now an in-person graduation, even though there's going to be a whole bunch of like CDC guidelines that we have to follow, and county guidelines in terms of social distancing. So we will send out exactly what those mean. Definitely we'll have to wear masks and stuff and be socially distant from each other at this graduation. And I did send out an email like on Wednesday of last week, okay, as well as posted on the Google Classroom for the class of 2021. So if you haven't looked at that, please make sure that you do. I gave you guys the updates that I do know in terms of guests. Okay, so our date changed, right? So please tell your peeps that it is now happening on June 7th at 10 a.m. The location is Orange Vista High School so that we can fit as many socially distant people as we can. And all of our graduates, each of you guys will get to bring 2 guests, okay? So if you've watched like the games, like the MLB games, the Dodgers games and stuff right now, and you look up at the stands and there's like groups of people hella socially distant up in the stands, that's what's gonna look like for us, okay? So more information to come though, and especially in terms of practice, how we're going to practice for our graduation. So please make sure that you are checking your student emails. I would say at least once a day from here on out, okay? Also so you can get those updates from your teachers, because part of you actually being able to graduate is completing those 200 credits of your requirements in terms of your coursework. And so you don't want to miss any updates from your teachers. Make sure you're checking your ARIES so that you know that your grades are A1. If you're missing assignments, that way you stay on top of it, because up at the end of the day, it's up to you guys. Okay, it's up to you guys even to hold us teachers accountable. So make sure that you are on top of that. Another thing I wanted to let you guys know is that if you haven't purchased your cap and gown, you have 2 weeks to do that, and you do that by going to jostens.com, searching for our school. You scroll past all the packages, you click on like shop more or something like that, click on graduation, and you're looking for the cap and gown unit. That's $42, okay? And so make sure you buy it. Those will get delivered to Val Verde High School, whether you're at VVA or VVHS. They get delivered to VVHS during the last week of May, okay, which is why we're handing them out at our senior celebration. So our senior celebration, you guys, is still on June 2nd. It is in the evening. Let me look up our dates so that you guys know for sure. And actually it looks like we're still working on it. So our dates or our times, will probably be sometime like after 4 p.m. Okay, so we can get as many as you guys coming through. And it will be a celebration. We're going to have like a DJ, we're going to have lights, we're going to hopefully have our teachers out there to kind of hype you guys up, and we are going to have gifts for you guys. Your cap and gowns will be picked up, tickets and all that good stuff. So mark that in the calendar, June 2nd in the evening, for you guys to come pick up your caps and gowns, okay? Another thing is that I know some of us have decided all of a sudden to actually participate in the graduation this year, because now it's in person. So if you haven't taken your cap and gown picture, we are having one more on campus for free. You just need to make sure that you are there, okay? So that's going to be on May 5th. It is a Wednesday in a couple of weeks, like 2.5 weeks from now. So if you need to ask for that time off at work, now is your time, okay? There is no makeup after this. And we're looking at, if your last name is A through G, you're coming in between 9 and 10 in the morning. If your last name is F through O, you're looking at 10 to 11 a.m. And then last names P through Z, you're coming from 11 a.m. to 12 noon on that Wednesday, May 5th. Please wear a mask when coming to campus. Please make sure you are socially distant. And we really only need the student, okay? So if like your parent or guardian drives you guys, they can stay in the car. Just one student, the one who's taking the picture, getting out and walking through to get your picture taken, okay? So look nice, look cute, look sharp, we got you. The whole cap and gown picture goes by faster if, like, gentlemen, for example, if you guys wear your own white shirt, dress shirt, button down, we just kind of can take care of you guys faster that way, okay? But if you don't have one of those, no worries, our photographers can take care of you anyway, okay? So that's also coming down the road. Let me look at my notes here. And then, so I said cap and gowns. April 27th, you guys, those of you seniors that ordered like the mugs and the masks and stuff as part of your senior package, those are in. Please come pick them up April 27th between 3 and 5 p.m. Even if you paid for shipping and handling, unless you email me and you let me know that you understand that if they break by shipping, that I will not replace them, because we're not a business, we're a school. I don't have insurance to cover broken or lost packages. And so if I ship it to you, I need to know from you in an email that that's okay and that you will take responsibility for that. Otherwise, please come pick them up April 27th, 3 to 5 p.m. As well as if you got honor roll during Q3, and you guys will know who you are pretty soon. We're going to send you guys mailers so you guys know. And then if you missed the Pot of Gold FAFSA celebration in March, come pick up your goodies on the 27th as well. Or you can also come trade in those vision, attitude, and learning, those they're getting on PBIS rewards. Come trade those in for school swag as well. And we are going to have, other snacks and stuff for you guys to trade in as well. So, come by. It's going to be a whole thing. So, other than that, I'm pretty sure I've covered most of everything except seniors. please fill out the mandatory senior survey that has been posted on Google Classroom, either by your advisory teacher or by going to the Class of 2021 Google Classroom. One of the requirements when you check out at the end of the year to actually be eligible to walk at graduation is that you need a signature from ASB. I will not sign your exiting documentation unless you have finished and have completed that senior survey. So you need to fill it out. You can find it by going to your advisory teacher or by clicking on that Class of 2021 Google Classroom in that whole message about our graduation changing, or you can also find it in your email, okay? So please make sure you fill out that senior survey ASAP, okay? And there's also options on there for if you were wearing a cultural stole as part of your regalia. Remember, regalia is kind of what you wear in terms of graduation for our June 7th ceremony, okay? So lots of stuff coming up. If you don't already follow us on Instagram or on Twitter, please make sure that you do at VVHS_ASB so that you can keep getting this and many other updates and changes as they start to come out. So happy week 4. You guys go out there and make it a great one. See you guys next week.
Thank you, Mrs. Uribe. Again, we would like to promote our school library. Our librarian is Mrs. Lacey, and she would like to remind all students to check out our school's online library. Tutorials and information regarding the library can all be found in her Google Classroom. The code to her Google Classroom is GXVPUYY. So make sure you check it out. Now here's Miss Owen with some more school news.
Good morning, everyone. Welcome to another great week. Welcome all of my Knights and Centurions. Hopefully you had a nice weekend and we're back here in the middle of, or almost to the end of April, right? Well, hopefully this week or last week you did what I asked. You got the students. Hopefully you went and asked your teachers, hey, how do I get these PBIS rewards Mrs. Owen keeps talking about? Or maybe the teachers went ahead and said, hey guys, this is how I give my points for PBIS rewards. I know that's what I did with my kids. I got to hear about it last week. Now, if you haven't heard anything about it in your advisory classes or your other classes, go ahead, ask your teachers, right? Or teachers, go ahead and let your students know, how do I get these PBIS rewards? What am I gonna get for it, right? Well, you're going to get some great school swag, right? Sweatshirts and hoodies and lanyards and pop sockets. All these things are available for you to purchase or get using your PBIS points when you log into your PBIS rewards and go to the school store, right? Not the teachers, but the school stores are where you're going to find this stuff. And just like we've been talking about, you are going to have the opportunity to pick this stuff up on campus April 27th from 3 to 5 at Val Verde High School. April 27th, we're having a drive-through celebration where you can pick up school swag. If you made honor roll, congratulations, and you get to pick up your certificates then, as well as all those seniors who want to buy that school merchandise, your senior merchandise. Go ahead, April 27th from 3 to 5. We have all of the stuff going on. You can drive on through and we're running out to your cars to give you all kinds of stuff, all right? But don't forget today, or this week, if you haven't asked your teachers, hey, how do I get these PBIS rewards that Mrs. Owen keeps talking about? Ask them, right? We love having questions from you guys, right? Because remember, we want you to show your values. What does that mean? Your values, your vision, your attitudes, your learning, all right? So I just wanted to stop by to wish everyone a great week, and I will talk to you later. Bye-bye.
Thank you, Ms. Owen. Now here's our school counselor, Mr. McCary, with an important announcement.
Good morning, Val Verde High Knights. We are in the full stride right now for quarter 4. So I got a couple announcements for everybody. First is for my seniors who need an extra class or 2 for graduation. Credit recovery starts this week. So look out an email from either Mr. Vlastos or Mr. Taylor so that you get started on your sales class to get done, and so I could say your name on stage at the end of the school year. Now remember, graduation is now on June 7th, so it's on a Monday at 10 a.m. My goal is that you get your diploma, so on that date, I could say your name as you walk across the stage. Now for my juniors who need summer school, we will be talking about summer school closer to the end of the month or beginning of May. Summer school will be held at Rancho, Citrus, and Orange. And depending on your address, you will basically be taking your summer school at your home site where you belong so that it's closer to your home. Now, lastly, for my non-grads, I know some of you guys have had a rough year and you can't make it this school year. I want you to know there are definitely options for after us to keep going forward. So look out for an email from myself and Mr. Quillo for a Zoom meeting or some sort of meeting where we can talk to all of us, all of you guys, and get you resources such as Val Verde Adult Ed, which is actually on our home site as well. Connected to our district, connected to our school, or even if you can't graduate this year, we can keep you moving forward so you graduate sooner than later. And that's our goal here, is to keep you moving forward in your career pathway. If diploma is your plan, even if you can't get in your 4th year, we can keep moving forward to get it done so you have a bright future ahead of you. That's all I have for this week. Thank you guys, and have a good school day today.
Thank you, Mr. McCarrick. Now, students, ASB mentioned this, but here it is again. Seniors, if you would like to buy your Chromebooks, please scan this QR code shown right here, and this will take you to the form that needs to be filled out. Now, here's our school principal, Mr. Quello, who has some final news.
Good morning, everyone. Happy Monday. Hope everyone's doing well. I don't have a lot to say this morning, but I did want to just encourage everyone. Look, spring's in the air. Sun's out, it's getting warm. Folks, spirits are up. Let's keep it up. Let's keep it positive. Let's have a strong finish to this quarter. We're about halfway through already, so not much left. Let's keep pushing through. Just a reminder, graduation. We are gonna have a regular graduation ceremony. Yes, at Orange Vista. More information to follow through ASB, but I just want to make sure you guys understood and were aware that we are gonna have a actual ceremony at Orange Vista High School. It will be on June 7th. That's a Monday. Change that date. It used to be Wednesday the 9th, but now it is Monday, June the 7th at 10 o'clock. You'll get more information, seniors, as the date approaches. We will have an early staging day time. It starts at 10, but we'll be there earlier, but we'll have more information out through ASB in weeks to come. So stay tuned. Keep checking your email because that's how we're informing you and your parents. So make sure you get that. Always visit our social media accounts and also our website. Our website has information there, valuable information that available to you. Just click there and take a look. With that, have a great day, great week. We're always there to support you. Reach out if you need anything at all. Academic, social, emotional, mental health, doesn't matter. If you need something, please reach out so we can help you. And with that, have a great day. Thanks.
Thank you, Mr. Coelho. Now here's a very important quote for the week. If your dreams do not scare you, they are too small. Think about that.
Well, that's it for our news show. Make sure you watch it every week. We will be broadcasting from our YouTube channel. Please subscribe at VVUSD Teen Vision. Well, I'm Destin.
And I'm Darnell. Until next week, same night time.
And same night channel. Bye, everyone.
Adios.
Deuces.